What up YouTube, Knives and Gear Insights here with another short review of two knives that I bought not too long ago. I actually thought I'm gonna keep those around, because I'm a huge Transformers fan and everything. But it has nothing to do with the knives. The knives are excellent, okay? So it's just I'm seeing some stuff that is going around knife-wise that I'm really interested in to get my hands on. Of course, the only way for me to get my hands on something is to purchase it. Funds are tight, so this will be another thing that will probably go on sale, or I will sell these as well. Just so you guys know. I don't know, my phone is not focusing right now. There you go. Alright, so, but back on track here, let's do the review on these knives. So, as you can see, these are not your standard Kizers. These are some special ones. These are Smoky Knife Works limited editions. Each one of those is only available, or was only available 100 on each. So we have here the Kizer Assassin, and they called it the Rollout, which has the Optimus Prime color scheme. And then here we got the Bumblebee, what was it called? The Kizer, this is the Kizer Begleiter 2, and both are NitroV. So you can see here, this one is the Bumblebee version. Oops, it just cut myself. That happens. It's the first time that happened to me on camera. All right. Well, so the Kizer Begleiter 2. 1 second, real quick. I gotta get this blood off my finger. That's the first. So, and both, as you can see, are limited editions. The Begleiter 2 comes in the really nice Bumblebee colors. This knife is basically your damn it. Why am I bleeding? Well, I cut myself, of course. Hold on, real quick. I just gotta put a band-aid on my thumb knuckle because I don't want to bleed all over the knives. We don't want that. Always have a band-aid ready, handy. That's in our business, I guess, in our knife world. Never bad to have. Alright, so get my thumb knuckle covered. I apologize. This is actually the first time ever I cut myself on fucking camera. Alright, so all good. And then we got the Assassin. And this is a special one, because this is the only knife Kizer ever made with a hand-wrapped finish on the blade. So this is a really rare one. In general, they're both rare. They're both 100, limited to 100. But the Assassin is especially something nice because of the hand-wrapped finish. So I love hand-wrapped finish on blades. This is actually, I think this is my only knife with a hand-wrapped finish. But I have a custom fixie coming that will also have a hand-wrapped finish on its blade. But yeah, here, this one here is just great. I mean, aluminum scales on this one, steel liners, everything is polished like literally like chrome, like you would imagine Optimus Prime's exhaust or whatever would be. Polished pocket clip, polished backspacer, and nice hand-wrapped satin finish blade. And even the button on the button lock is polished as well. So chrome, shiny chrome. And then on here, all the colors that Bumblebee usually has. There's black and yellow, and then a little bit of blue in here. So for the hex pattern, and then you got your little pivot color that's also in blue, kept on the show side here, and black pocket clip. So both those knives are usually budget knives. But like I said, they are more sought after because of this limited edition things from Smoky Knife Works. They have some really nice limited editions that always sell out like in minutes. So I want to do real quick, just get the weight on each one of those. So so you guys can see, we're going into specs. So the Assassin comes in at 3.54 ounces, and the Begleiter 2 comes in at 3.22 ounces, 3.21, 3.22. So let's continue the specs on both of those knives real quick. Let's get the overall length on the Assassin, which is about 7 1/8. You got a blade length of about right at 3 inches. You got a cutting edge of about 2 15/16, so under 3 inches cutting edge. And let's get the specs on the Begleiter. Begleiter of the two is the larger knife. The funny thing is, it should have been the other way around, because Prime is usually larger than B, but I guess that was the only thing they didn't consider in this sample, that B is usually a car and Prime is usually a truck. So it would have been maybe better to use a different knife than the Assassin for Prime, just a larger model, if you want to use the Begleiter for Bumblebee. But okay, that's more a Transformers fan thing. So we got here about 7 3/4 length of full overall length. We got a blade length of about 3 3/8 and a cutting edge of about 3 1/4. So overall, like I said, the Begleiter is the larger knife of the two. Both have super smooth action. I mean, the Begleiter is drop shot. You can see that was the reason why I just cut myself. It's definitely sharp too. Blade steel on both, NitroV. Let's do some size comparisons for both knives. Let's just put them together as close as possible, and then get some size comparisons done. One more second. I guess I gotta fix my band-aid a little bit better, because this will come off if I don't put something underneath. Just give me 1 second. Again, this was not planned. This is a little accident that happened during the video, and I'm not gonna cut it out just because, you see, everything is just, happens. Okay, so let's get size comparisons done here. We're gonna have my nicely built Manix 2, and then here we can see the CVV Neurohaptic. You can see both knives are smaller than both of those. And then let's get the Velocity Porcupine, which is more in the budget range. So the Porcupine is about the same length as the Assassin. Then here we got the Fintiso Cobra, which is a little bit larger than the Assassin, but a little bit smaller than the Begleiter. And then here we got another Fintiso. We got the Fintiso Atlas. And what else can we do? Let's get the little... Oh no, here. Let's use this one. And here we got the Protect Mordax for size comparison. So you can see both knives are larger than the other two here. So, but yeah, overall, I'd say I'm always trying, for some reason, I don't know, I'm so used to liner locks. Button locks is probably the least of my knives, except of maybe the Mordax and then the Cobra. Well, okay, the Velocity Porcupine is a button lock as well, but it's a liner lock kind of. But yeah, overall, I'm just so used to operating liner locks much more than button locks. Like I said, both have smooth action. Both are great knives. For the models, the Begleiter is a really, really sought, or like a little, really liked knife from the Kizer community. It's one of... There you go. It's one of those knives that a lot of people like, which is understandable. It's ergonomically really good. It's pretty slim to carry. It's not heavy, so Begleiter 2 is definitely a great knife. The Assassin is a little bit smaller, but I like the jimping on that one. I really like this. This is the only thing I don't like about any of these knives is there's no forward choil. So yeah, a lot of knives don't have it, but I like a forward choil in a knife. That's just me. But you got pretty good opportunity here for the jimping to get your grip, and it's a pretty decent utilitarian blade, so you can use it really well. Works great. Both knives are excellent for what they are. Budget knives, of course, but due to them being limited editions, this is one of those cases where the knives are actually increase in value slightly. I'm not saying they were all of a sudden like double worth what they usually cost, but yeah, you can probably they will not decrease in value at all. You probably can get $10-$20 more out of them what they sold for, just because of their being so limited. And there's definitely collectors out there that will pay the price. But yeah, overall, I'd say those are great knives. I would recommend them just as the knives. Of course, the limited editions, for collectors like me and especially Transformers fans, this would be a great pickup. It's also a great gift idea. Unfortunately, they were limited to 100, so they're not available anymore. These will be for sale. I don't know. By the time this video goes live, they're probably already gone because I will post them pretty soon. So I don't know. I have some stuff already pre-scheduled, so this will not go ahead of this. By the time you see this, they're probably already gone. So I apologize for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. And if you like my content, please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.